Hey everyone.
Keep it up, Gavin.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Alright, I just wanted to play a little bit more of Aiden's music. Aiden, Lucky Bear, it's pretty awesome. Just want to remind everyone to listen to him on Spotify. So, as promised, here's one of several videos that we're going to have. This is one sheet you have. It's on lesson 1.7. We've already done the P&L for this on the Friday before break. So pull out your sheet. You're going to fill in the notes now, and we're going to hand this in on the Friday. We come back from break week. I believe that we talked about what the tick marks were worth. And so I want to start answering. I folded one paper up. I know you guys have just one, but I'm going to look at the drawing at the same time that I answer the questions on the first sheet, so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth because it's kind of annoying to have me keep flipping things like that. All right, so let's count the tick marks. Now, I know we said that each tick mark, according to the scale, is worth 10 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and count the tick marks, or instead of tick marks, you can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200 feet. 10, 20, 30, and that half a tick mark would be 5. So this is 235 feet. And then up and down, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, and then 5 is 115 feet. So when they say, well, first of all, the scale of the drawing means that every tick mark is worth 10 feet. The dimensions of their lot is 235 feet by 115 feet. So then the area of their lot, well, area is length times width. So we'd have 235 feet times 115 feet. So if we pull out our calculator, 235 times 115 is 27,025, and then feet times feet is square feet. And perimeter means you add up all the sides. So we have 235 plus another 235 plus 115 plus 115. Now the formula that you'll see for that is 2 lengths plus 2 of these W's. Well, that makes sense, right? So if we add these up, 235 plus 235 plus 115 plus 115. Looks like their total perimeter around their house is 700 feet. Around their yard, right? So if they walk all the way around their yard, from here to here to here to here, they've walked 700 feet. All right, now it says, estimate the number of square feet in their house. All right, so we have to come up and look at their house and figure out how many tick marks these are. Now, it's not a perfect rectangle. We have a rectangle and then this little piece that sticks out. So let's look at what the big rectangle looks like. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is 40 feet. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This looks like this is 50 feet. And then this little piece that sticks out looks like it's 10 feet by 20 feet. All right, so the square footage would be 40 by 50, and then plus this little piece that sticks out, plus 10 by 20. So the area of their house is 40 feet by 50 feet. So that's like the big rectangle, and then the little piece is 10 by 20. And so you'll see like feet also is like a little line like that. So there's two ways to say indicate a foot. So this is 2,000 square feet plus 200 square feet. So the total area of their house is 2,200 square feet. Okay, so if we flip, we need to look at their backyard. So Bob and Carol want to fix their backyard, and they found this ad for Jerry's Green Team Lawn Service, and Jerry came over and took a peek at their backyard and gave them an estimate of $600. And Bob and Carol were like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. We didn't think our yard was that big. So let's go see if Jerry is trying to con him a little bit. Now this is the ad that Jerry put in the paper. So let's see, according to his ad, what he should be charging them. So we have to find the square footage of their yard. All right, so let's start counting some tickers. Now their yard is not a complete rectangle. It's this rectangle here and then this extra little piece. See, we're going to have to do it in two pieces. I'm going to do the yard in green. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. So it looks like from here to here is 130 feet. If you just want to count the tick marks, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then multiply that by 10. Now we already know this up and down is 115 feet, but you see the 30 feet ends right here. So we have this little strip of yard that's kind of off of this little back area. So this is 10 feet by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 feet. Each tick mark is worth 10, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then 5. So the total area of their yard is going to be 130 feet by 115 feet plus this little section right here, 55 feet by 10 feet. Okay, let's see what that gives us. So we have 130 feet times 115, try that again, 130 feet times 115 feet. So that's 14,950 square feet plus this 55 by 10, 550 square feet. So 14,950 plus 550 is 15,500 square feet. All right, so let's look at the three components to Jerry's ad. He's going to charge you for the grass seed, according to the ad. He's going to charge us fertilizer, according to the ad. And then he's going to charge us for labor. Now, he said that it's going to take about a half of a day's work. So I'm assuming that that's 4 hours. And according to his ad, it's 4 hours and he's charging $45 per hour. So in labor alone, Jerry's charging $180. Okay. Now let's look at the grass seed. So we have 15,500 square foot of yard. So we need to figure out how many pounds of grass seed we need. But for every 1,000 square foot, we need 4 pounds. So do you see how the square feet cancel? And then we're left with pounds, right? Or we want to know how many thousands can we get out of here, right? To figure out how many chunks of these 4 pounds we're going to need. So let's see, 15,500 times, in this fraction we have 4 in the top and 1,000 in the bottom. It looks like we need 62 pounds of grass seed. Right? So we have 15,500 square feet, and then the ad says it's 4 pounds per, remember per means divide, 1,000 square feet. So the square footage cancels, and we're left with pounds. So we need 62 pounds of grass seed, and they're charging us $1.25 per pound. So $1.25 times 62 pounds, $1.25 per pound, right? Do you see how the pounds cancel? It looks like for grass seed, we need to spend $77.50. Okay, so let's do the same thing for fertilizer. Are you ready? We have 15,500 square feet of lawn. Now the ad says it's 50 pounds per 12,000 square feet. So I need 50 pounds for every 12,000 square foot. That's what his ad says. So let's see how many pounds we need. So 15,500 times this fraction, 50 divided by 12,000. Let's change that. Now I'm assuming we can't buy 64.583 pounds, right? So we round up to 65 pounds. And he's charging us 50 cents per pound. So if we have 65 pounds and he's charging us 50 cents per 1 pound, do you see the pounds are going to cancel? So 65 times 50 cents is $32.50. So let's add up what Jerry should have charged us. We have $180 in labor. $77.50 in grass seed, according to his ad. And then $32.50 for fertilizer. So it looks like Jerry should have charged us $290. He charged us double than what his ad said. This is why we have to be quantitative thinkers, right? So Bob and Carol should go back and go, Jerry, this is what you should charge us according to your ad. And Jerry's going to swallow his pride and go, I'm so sorry. Yes, you are right. Okay? So, you can stop the video and replay it if that went too quick. Hopefully you have your calculator and you can stop it and, fact check with the calculator. But I want you to hand in these notes along with the other videos, and I'll just check them off on the Friday that we see each other after break. All right, there's 3 more videos to come, but you have the first one down, and I will be making the rest today and tomorrow. All right, hope you guys are having a really good break week. Take care, bye-bye.